Prey. Did anyone here get this feeling that they were kind of watching the last 13 minutes of like a really intense feature?
Sort of had a Children of Men kind of vibe, just like the stress of the, being in this car, this little enclosed space, but like being thrown into that and not the media res kind of thing, just sort of getting, it was very effective, but I'd say had a lot of sort of atmosphere about it and just keeping it very enclosed, very, very effective if you just want to, try and make something that's well, in the short form. You sort of want to keep it small and restrained. So, very cool.
It was very simple. There's what, 3 locations? There's a forest, there's a car, there's an abandoned warehouse. Yeah. Right? But nevertheless, like, there was a full story and there was a twist at the end. Yeah. I remember watching this being like, that baby is going to be so shaken. And I was really happy when they explained that. You gotta imagine the adrenaline of that. I'm being chased by a strange, incredibly tall pig monster. I'll kick anything.
Well, he opened the wooden door and then
kicked the screen. You never know if it's locked. The screen is gonna be locked.
I liked it, especially the special effect of the hyper speed of the demon. However, just like the gentleman who just spoke, there's 3 things that I found that because there were details that were missing or mis-executed, I couldn't get sold in the movie from the beginning. One is the screen door. He didn't even try to open it, he just kicks it. The other one is when his wife or his girlfriend is next to him, she's unconscious, and the normal person would just shake the person and say, are you okay? Are you okay? What's happening? Before you check the pulse. And the third is the sound of it looks like he had a Magnum, and the sound from the pistol, it sounded like some little toy pistol, pow, pow, pow. So just a few of those details that to me just prevented me from really buying into the reality of the movie.
Because like they do a lot of really interesting technical tricks by making the performer who's playing the monster look so big. And he really does look like he might be 6.5, 7 feet tall compared to the other actor. And that's all, clever filming on their part. Who really got into this film? Because I know there was a couple moments where I couldn't breathe. It was like, the idea of being chased by something without being able to get out is really scary.
Yeah, I think for me, because this is not the genre that I usually enjoy or choose to watch, I think I got in it just because the music is kind of like bring me into it. So I think that the music is really good, especially compared to other short films that we have seen in this first act. I think that's how I got drawn to whatever was next, or my heart did stop beating as well. So
yeah, they really try to propel that sense of roller coaster intensity. Who caught the line? This is the thing that got me. There's a line where he goes, "Can't we just let it explode?" In the very, very beginning. Who caught that by a show of hands? Yeah? Okay, there's a couple people. At first I was like, what are they talking about? I actually thought the assailant, the thing chasing them, was going to explode. And at the very end, that twist comes back. Who thought the twist was satisfying?
Well, first of all, as he was carrying the baby, it didn't look like a baby sometimes. Yeah, this is like a baby that's 3 feet long and 1 foot, so I knew something, and yet I didn't expect that. And it was a nice, there's a 3 build, first of all. He fires 2 shots, 1 shot, and the 3rd shot brings the monster down. Like Tom Hanks at the end of Saving Private Ryan, 1 at the tank, 2 at the tank, the 3rd shot, the tank blows up, not because he shot it with his pistol, but because he got hit by the P-51. But still, you think for a moment that he did that. And so that was a nice build there. And then he sits down on the floor, he has a cigarette. I'm thinking of John McClane in Die Hard, when he's all bloody and battered and he stops to have a smoke because he thinks he's won, and no, it's not over, the fight is still going on. And then he tricks the monster into taking the baby, and the monster blows up, and that was very satisfying. The other thing I thought of just at the beginning, he quickly checks her pulse, and then he leaves her there, and I thought, Chappaquiddick. This is Ted Kennedy leaving that woman behind because, screw her, I'm out of here. So it's one, and the thing I didn't like in this film, at the beginning, because they were bickering to being so nasty to one another, it kind of lowered our sympathy for these characters. If they were more likable in that first scene, we might have, they won us over anyway in spite of that, but I don't think that was a good choice.
Yeah, well, it did make you sort of just left a lot of things ambiguous, which is good. You know, it was very sort of just let you fill in a lot of blanks. So I guess what I took from that was that, yeah, the way he's saying all that stuff about like I won and like, you know, oh, no, you thought you won but you didn't, and he's taunting it, I guess. A bit, you know, a bit excessive, but you know, it's just he's already dead, man. Leave him alone. But it was he wasn't, I guess. So there you go. Anyway, it was I guess that there was some kind of, you know, a prior relationship that had happened with this, you know, baby, and now it was like a competition. It was like a weird masculine competition over the ownership of this child, and it's like, yeah, it was nice to sort of see at the end, just, you know, this woman sort of independent, you know, sort of being like, you know, still we did it, she says, but it was really cool to just sort of see like have that moment of like, you know, just triumph and independence for her. So yeah, very cool.
When I saw that the baby's face change, I immediately thought, oh snap, they stole this monster's baby. And that was kind of more of a twist to me than the bomb was. It was like, oh, these people that were, you know, supposed to be rooting for this whole time are actually like maybe the antagonists of this, right? So
What if it was just a monster trying to get his
now,
kid back?
yeah, now I'm kind of upset that it's a sad ending, right? So anyway, yeah.
Yeah, we could always take it the other way, like he was just doing what any good father would, trying to find the people who abducted his baby. We don't know. But I actually thought when he was smoking that cigarette, I knew that that monster wasn't gonna die. I thought he was playing the clock because he was a decoy.